Lesson number 2 begins with writing a screenplay, the action idea. We've talked about Aristotle's Poetics, where he believes that the action is the most important element of your story. It's at the heart of every idea, and your idea is completely up to you, but you should remember to keep it simple. Your film will be a visual representation of your action idea. So think about Ghostbusters. 4 friends start a ghost extermination business. Jurassic Park. Scientists recreate dinosaurs for a dino theme park. They're very simple ideas, but they work very well to ground the story. So thinking about structure, Aristotle said that every film has a beginning, a middle, and an end. The trick is to form a relationship between these parts of the film. So how does your beginning relate to the middle? How does your middle relate to the end? And how does the beginning relate to the end? And it's important to remember the relationships between all of these parts. We have characters. Short films are usually suited for one character, and full-length films are better suited for multiple characters, multiple storylines. And successful short films are usually made up of a character with a problem in a world we understand looking for a solution. Does your character fit this mold? What is your character like? What is Marty's problem? What is his world like? What is his solution to the problem? Now, this term often humors high school students, but in Hollywood, they call beating it out as a term that refers to the different scenes of a film that it must have throughout the runtime. Let's take this film, for example, Guardians of the Galaxy. Beat number 1, we introduce the world. Then we introduce the character. We introduce the problem. Beat 4, the character chooses to solve the problem. Beat 5, the character faces a major setback. These are probably reminding you of Joseph Campbell's hero's journey because they are very similar. Hollywood tends to use that formula when it creates its films. Beat number 6, the character is almost defeated. Beat number 7, the character rejects a solution. Beat number 8, the character discovers a solution, but in an interesting way. So if you're thinking about writing your screenplay, write your first draft. Use the beats as a guide and begin to write your first draft. Tell the story in as few words as possible. Make sure you have a really core action idea to your story. It's easy to lose your characters and ideas through too much talking. And don't be hard on yourself. This is your first draft, and you'll be rewriting it eventually. It's also important to find a critical friend. So this is somebody who can understand your script. You shouldn't ask your mom for this. You shouldn't ask your dog. Don't ask anybody else who likes you. You need a critical friend who understands scripts and will be honest and give you good feedback. Take their thoughts into consideration and make changes to your script. However, if there are core ideas to your script that they don't like and you disagree with them, don't be afraid to ignore them completely. If you're writing your second draft, this gets very discouraging because it's easy to feel like you've lost focus of your original vision after a few rewrites. So focus in on your original action idea. Your entire story comes back to that central premise, and try to make your scenes representative of that action idea. If your critical friend is really nice and has lots of spare time, ask them to read it again. Write as many drafts as it takes. Nobody gets it right the first time. Rewrite, rewrite, rewrite again. Good luck writing your screenplay.